Now, Jamaica's under-20 reggae girls will now have an even smaller chance of qualifying for the under-20 Women's World Cup slated for August after FIFA cut the number of spots for CONCACAF from 4 to 2. India was originally selected as the host nation for the 16-team tournament, but they had to relinquish that role as their stadiums didn't meet FIFA regulations. Costa Rica and Panama were selected as replacement host nations, a decision which has seen CONCACAF'S spots cut in half. Football analyst Machel Turner feels the decision from FIFA was harsh on the region.
The problem is, or the question I have is whether if an European team had been given the tournament, would they have taken a spot from Europe in the tournament? And I have doubts about that. It's a bit unfair that teams in the region have been preparing with the mentality that there are 3 spots available, and now there are not 3 spots available, there are only 2. So it's a bit unfair in that respect, and as I say, I wonder if it would have been the case if a European country had been chosen to host, would they have taken a spot from Europe?
Now, Turner feels the slot allocation will pose a challenge for the under-20 reggae girls to qualify for the World Cup.
It will be a bit more challenging. We will still compete with the same, well, we have one less team to compete with, really, as Costa Rica won't be vying for a spot since they get one automatically. We'll still have US, Canada and Mexico that we compete with. We are competing with for those 2 spots. It makes it a bit harder given the gap that the US and Canada have between the rest of the region, including us. We are on that second tier. So instead of having a spot to fight with Mexico and Costa Rica for, we don't have that anymore. We don't have that luxury anymore. So it has made it a bit more difficult for us.
Now, national coach Lauren Donaldson was contacted for a comment but didn't respond to calls or messages. The CONCACAF Women's Under-20 Championship is set to run from February 22 to March 8 in the Dominican Republic.